I did not return to Earth to bring peace, but to bring a sword. Like a disease, all evil thoughts come from within and defile humanity. The Tesla virus will seek out these sinners and cleanse the Earth forever.
So why did you kill these people?
I only killed deviants. Look, I'll tell you about killing. There are more toxins and exotic viruses in the tail of a comet than beyond human imagination. They're the black princes of the universe. I don't know whether you know this, but in 1758, the Earth passed through the tail of Halley's Comet. And viruses rained from the sky for 7 days, bringing the Black Death to Western Europe. As I returned to the stratosphere, I seeded the clouds with Tesla's virus. All the deviants will now crawl out of their hovels and lick the rain off the streets. They will gorge themselves on all the toxic puddles that are formed in all the centers of all the cities of the world. Their stomachs will swell. They will die.
Okay. Can you explain the Tesla mission for us?
Tesla's comet was on a collision course with the Earth until I knocked it off course earlier this year. I built a rocket ship, flew it to the comet, and landed on it. In doing so, I deflected it.
Can you prove any of this?
Can you disprove it?
Well, what I think
Was there or
matters.
was there not a comet on course with Earth that was deflected earlier this year?
Yes, there was. But the common school of thought is that it collided with an asteroid, so I hardly
Look,
think that...
I'm telling you, I walked on the damn thing. Comets are the most majestic and deadly of heavenly bodies. Don't tell me I haven't danced with one.
Okay. I'll ask you again. Why did you kill these people?
It became clear to me that in order to save the world, I had to build a rocket ship. A 4-stage, liquid oxygen, ammonia, and kerosene propellant rocket. I was given specific instructions as to locations where I could find the materials that I needed. I was also advised to steal from these people in order to fund the Tesla mission. The victims were found, but never linked to me until I confessed to their murders.
I'm sorry, but I, for one, don't believe that you killed anybody.
How, therefore, can you explain my knowledge in intimate detail of the last movements of all 32 victims?
What about Max Jones?
Insidious little fuck. At 8 o'clock, he went to dinner with his secretary. At 10 p.m., I shot him in her bed.
Craig Bentley?
The addict. He was shooting up when I blew him away in an alley off Finlay.
Charles Buchanan?
Slept with a whore on East 50th. I shot him in the Lincoln Memorial Public Toilet. Third cubicle from the left.
Can you tell us about your mother?
I loved her enormously. She was heavily committed to charity work in the community. It was through this work that she met my father.
That's nice. Your mother and your father doing charity work
It
together.
was the object of the fucking charity. She married him out of pity. He was not only poor, but he was a sinner as well. Oh, my father was obsessed with sex. He'd do anything to get it.
Including hurt your mother.
He destroyed her. I was 8 years old when my mother decided for my father's own salvation that she would forgive him of his sins and take his life so that he could never sin again. She was like some beautiful, majestic butterfly trapped and drowning in a pool of water. I knew from that moment that it was my mission to save not simply one individual, but the fate of the entire world.
Tell me, Darwin, what do you think would have happened if you'd failed to save the world?